Hi everybody, this is Noelle at Petitti Garden Centers, and we're in an off-site location today, but we're going to talk about easy houseplants. And we've kind of talked about beginner houseplants before, but we have set these up as kind of all different light categories, if you will, but just some really, really easy care plants that will work for just about anyone. Green thumbs, brown thumbs, everybody in between. So let's take a look. First of all, I'm going to tell you right in the middle of the table here are all different philodendron. Philodendron are such a great houseplant because they come in all different shapes, colors, sizes, but they are some of the easiest to care for because philodendron really don't need a lot of light and they really don't need a lot of moisture. And so there you go, they're super easy. So with philodendron, you could have trailing types like this variegated heartleaf type. You could have more upright types. This is a lemon lime leaf. There's a variegated leaf here too. It has these beautiful stripes in it, white stripes in it. This is called Birkin. And then back here, this is black cardinal. Beautiful sort of deep red foliage, kind of turning to a dark purple burgundy black. So this is a really neat one, very unusual. But with these guys, medium indirect light, and keep them on the drier side of watering. When you're fertilizing, you're really just fertilizing during the growing season. So we usually say, late March, early April, through about August, September. So just fertilizing normally. You can use liquid Miracle-Gro. You could use an Osmocote for indoor houseplants. Those will all work and do a great job with these guys. Some of these will also start trailing and climbing too. So sometimes, depending on how you want your philodendron to grow, you can put supports in and they'll start moving up supports. So check out the philodendron family. Really, really easy. Also a really good air purifier. Now, this is one of the easiest guys, and we might have touched on ZZ plants before because for low light, ZZ plants are just so unique. The foliage is very glossy, almost succulent-like. They have these very, very thick bulbous stems where they store a lot of water. So, believe it or not, they are from Africa, but I will tell you, they really don't like a lot of direct light or bright light. They really want to be in a lower light area, indirect always, even just artificial lighting is fine for them. And they, again, you want them to go dry before you apply more water. We've had many customers just overwatering them, kind of killing them with kindness, and they become real mushy, and those bases of their stems where they're real bulbous come really, really wet and squishy. You don't want that to happen. So definitely let these guys dry out. Again, just a very, very easy low light plant there. Then on the other side of the table here, I've got two different kinds of succulents. The one in the front is actually called a Burrows Tail or Donkey Tail Sedum. And this is a great house plant, especially for beginner gardeners. The reason being is that it keeps on producing, and as it loses its leaf scales, and they fall into the pot, they actually will root themselves right there in the pot. It'll trail down. This is a very good plant, non-toxic plant for pets. So this is a wonderful, wonderful succulent. If you like more of that cacti succulent family, this is a great one to start with. It can be grown in a pot. It can be grown in a hanging basket, really wherever you want to put it in the home. But make sure that you're getting some good bright light. It can also take a, like a sunny window, so it can take some direct lighting too. But a nice well-lit area is going to work really well for this sedum. And also, because it's a succulent, again, you're going to keep it on the drier side of watering. They, again, tolerate a little bit more moisture than most, but again, drier side is always better, okay? In the back here, our last easy care plant, this is an aloe. It's kind of a designer or hybrid aloe. This one, I want to say there's three different types in this series that kind of look very similar. There's Guido, there's Donnie, and there's carmine. And I'm thinking this might be Donnie. Coloring is obviously mottled green and white, and then there's just like a faint pink edge on this. The more sun this plant gets, the more color that it's going to develop. If it's in less light or indirect light, obviously it'll be a little bit more white to green, but still great plant to grow, very easy to grow. And again, because it's in the succulent family, keep it on the drier side of watering. With all these plants, again, guys, you can fertilize them, only fertilize during the growing season. They don't need any fertilizer in the wintertime. Keep them in their light range, so low light, sort of medium indirect, and then this can be bright indirect with some sun. They will all do very, very well for you. And remember to keep them on the drier side of watering. Enjoy.